Joventut in green are on a roll, and at the weekend the Catalans beat Unicaja. The Costa del Sol club were the better side during the opening exchanges, but a 15-2 scoring run during the final 3 minutes of the first half put the hosts on course for victory. Tony Gaffney was outstanding for the home team. He scored 14 points and pulled down 6 rebounds in the win. The team, based in Badalona, never relinquished control. Visiting centre Fran Vázquez hauled his team to within 4 points during the final quarter. Unicaja, however, failed to culminate the fight back as Albert Oliver guided Joventut to their 3rd straight win. Unicaja's poor run of form continues. We end our look at round 19 with yet another comeback. Fuenlabrada defeated Obradoiro on the road to stay 2 wins above the drop zone. The visitors led for much of the game with centre Sene at the heart of several big plays. Sene and home centre Merhi fought out an intense duel beneath the boards. But just when it looked like the hosts were heading for victory, up popped Robert Kurtz to score 11 points in the final period. Obradoro's losing streak now stretches to 3 games. So there's no change in the playoffs. At the top, Real Madrid and Caja Laboral have moved further ahead of the teams below. The 3 teams, level on 12 points, have lost some ground on the top 2. At the bottom, Fuenlabrada remain 2 wins above the relegation zone. Despite their win, Manresa are still in the bottom 2. Best player of the round is Carl English of Estudiantes. The Canadian, who's in the form of his life, is currently the league's highest point scorer. Against Lagun Aro GBC, English struck 31 points. We start our look at the top plays with an incredible 3-pointer from Albert Olivier. The Joventut point guard manages to keep his cool as the seconds tick away. His scores serve to help Joventut defeat close rivals Unicaja. Next, Marcus Slaughter's performance against Blancos de Rueda. The centre put in back-to-back blocks to deny his former club. First he denies Othello Hunter before surprising Pat Ewing Jr. Several big plays in Madrid. Jaycee Fernandez leads this Estudiantes fast break-in style. The point guard floats over a pinpoint pass for Karl Kuric to dunk hard. We saw another superb alley-oop in Santiago. The young Jorge Sanz serves Sela Meri with a fine assist. Next, Alex Abrines. The youngster links up with the experienced Jessica Vicious. The Lithuanian fools the Bilbao defence before setting up Abrines with a clever blind pass. Lucas Nogueira was Estudiantes' saviour with the game-winning score against Lagun Aro GBC. In the final play, the Bars had English tightly marked. Granger had no option but to take the shot himself. The Uruguayan missed for the hosts, but the ball finds Nogueira, who scores with just 1/10 of a second remaining. This round's best play is probably the best we've seen this season. Murcia had just 7/10 of a second to stop the game going into overtime, and remarkably, they managed to conjure up a score. Vinny Rodriguez sends the ball into the paint for Kim Tilley to deliver a last gasp score. Round 20 will take place over the weekend. 2 games on Saturday, Fuenlabrada against Gran Canaria and Blancos de Rueda against Joventut. The 7 remaining games will be played on Sunday. Look out for an exciting Caja Laboral Valencia, plus a mouth-watering Bilbao Basket versus Real Madrid. We'll leave you with the highlights from the latest round of games. We'll see you next time.